Hey Slayers, what's up? It is your girl, Tiana, creator of Swagslayer.com. If you need yourself an inventory box, do not hesitate to stop over at Swagslayer.com and get yourself a Swagslayer box. Also, don't forget, we do the Swagslayer Feature Friday every Friday night here on YouTube Live, also streaming on Facebook. And if you're an entrepreneur of any kind and would like to be featured here on the Swagslayer Feature Friday, also head over to Swagslayer.com and book your date. Definitely mark on your calendars next Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will have Cece. She is part of the beauty community, and she's going to be talking to us about her beauty brand, how she became an entrepreneur, and how she built her business from $20 all the way to where it is now. So that is definitely a feature you do not want to miss, because how many of us would love to be able to build a business with just $20, some determination, and the time out to get some knowledge? Hey, Michelle, thank you for coming in to check in with me today. I am about to knock over my lighting, which is already not that great in this new spot. What's up, Terry? How are you this evening? So again, just a reminder, we will be featuring Cece next Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Swagslayer Feature Friday. She built her business with $20. She's part of the beauty community, and she'll be telling us all about her story and telling us a little bit about her product and what she does. Fun fact, I met her on Clubhouse. Totally loving Clubhouse. I know we talked about a little bit about Clubhouse this afternoon on the Swagslayer Talk at 12:30. That happens weekdays, 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, right here on YouTube, streaming also to Facebook. But I have made some really great connections over on Clubhouse. I am still learning how to use it, so I'll definitely drop a video for you guys next week, kind of showing you the simple ins and outs of Clubhouse. Again, Clubhouse is a iOS Apple app. It's in its beta stage. It's all audio where you can talk and chat with people. My lovely Terry from Evolving Always definitely invited me to a club because I didn't know that was a thing. That's like something separate from the little rooms. So I have joined the Etsy club, which is going to be so much fun because I'm definitely going to need that knowledge for my daughter who wants to open her own little tie-dye Etsy shop on Etsy. And then I joined Rico something. I want to say it's like Rico Channel or Rico Club. I can't remember, but it's a great little networking. That's where I met Cece, who will be here next Friday. They're all entrepreneurs, business owners, you know, just out there doing their thing, getting it done. Sometimes it's really great, even though I resell right now for a large part of my entrepreneurship life at this moment. I have been an entrepreneur in so many things with my husband in pest control, myself always selling, not always calling it reselling, but I've always sold something, an insurance salesperson where I built my own brand and own business for that, and then helped people with their life insurance and different kind of policies that they need. So I've always, it's a small girl, but an entrepreneur. So I love hearing other entrepreneurial stories and see what other people are doing. So Michelle says she can't wait till next Friday to see Cece. I'm totally excited to bring a diverse community on the Swagslayer Feature Friday, because I know a lot of the people we featured are resellers, and I'm still open to featuring resellers, hands down. But I like to be able to show other entrepreneurs, because sometimes we kind of pigeonhole ourselves into resellers and we can only do what other resellers say we should be doing. But sometimes it's nice to hear another perspective and hear another journey, because as a reseller, we're still entrepreneurs. We can definitely take insight and encouragement, motivation, and info and wisdom from other entrepreneurs to help build our business. So Michelle's saying she loves connecting and learning from other entrepreneurs. I totally agree, Michelle. I love it, love it, love it. Being around like-minded people helps us grow. It says iron sharpens iron. So I'm iron and you're iron, and let's get sharp together. Yes, you're so welcome for being invited to the club. It's Rico something, I can't remember. But if you guys follow me on Clubhouse at Swagslayer, I'm sure I could get you in the club. It's like VIP, but it's not really. But it's a really awesome place to meet other people who are doing awesome things. Also, make sure you're following Terry at Evolving Always on the Clubhouse, and Michelle, which I do think is courageously thriving on Clubhouse. I can't remember. Clubhouse is like a whirlwind of information in my brain. And then I joined women in business or something like that. But it's women with an X. So it's WOMXN. I'm guessing that's the X out the men. I have no idea. No one explained it to me. I just assumed that's what it was. But I've been to several little Clubhouse chats, I think we're calling them. I forget. The lingo is a little different, but I'm catching on. I know the tap in thing, so I've learned that. But I've also going to be hosting a show on Clubhouse. And right now it's just a reseller chat. So it's going to be myself, Brittany from Brittany All About Stuff, and Terry from Evolving Always will be hosting the reseller chat every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Clubhouse. If you're downloading the app and if you're downloading the app and are new to Clubhouse, you definitely need an invite. So you can't get in. It's very VIP. You know, it's special. So you need an invite. So if you download the app, definitely download the app, grab your name, your username, and then you have to wait for an invite so you can get in. So just be on the lookout for the invite. Don't give up. It took me a couple hours, which some people it took several days. So I will not complain that it took a couple hours, but it does take some time because someone does have to invite you. So be patient. Don't give up. Okay, so Terry's asking if I can invite her to the Crafty Club. Somebody invited me to that, and that was the first invite I got, right? So I was like, yeah, accept. And then when I read it, I was like, I don't make a lot of stuff. Like I make earrings, you know? So I was like, earrings is about the only thing I make. So I guess I can be part of this club. And then I invited some other people, but like, I don't know how to get back in to then invite you, but I'll figure it out. You know me, a technology girl, but I will figure it out so I can invite you. Type in here what you were saying about nominating, because you said it earlier on the 12:30 Swagslayer Talk show, but I missed the comment before I closed out, so I didn't put it on the screen. But there's something about you can nominate people for stuff. Maybe, I guess you're just nominating them to be part of the club. You explained it, Terry, but again, I forgot. So you can nominate people, like, so if you're invited to a club and then it says, who would you like to nominate? And you could think of somebody else, like the Crafty Club Terry was asking about. If I think, oh yeah, Terry's great, she would love to be in the crafting club, I can nominate her. And then the owner of the club can like look at it and accept. Like you can also write like a snippet about like the person you're nominating, so that club owner will be like, oh yeah, this will be a great addition to the club. If you're not a member in the club, you can still follow the club, and every time they host a room, you'll be notified, so you can go to the room and listen to what they're talking about. So being in a room and being a member of a club are two different things. But like I said, my Slayer fam, I'm definitely going to do a video for you guys, just so it'll be a more step-by-step process. It'll be cohesive. It probably won't be in order, because y'all know me, I'm all scatterbrained. I'll be thinking it's in order, and then I'll be like, oh no, I forgot something, and I'll just throw it in. But it'll all be there in an informative format, so that you can catch, you can catch the info, the lingo, and kind of understand what's going on. Today, I think, is day 3 or 4. They're all running together, because I think on day 1 and 2, I literally was on the app for 48 hours, like nonstop. I fell asleep on the app. I woke up on the app. I was like, what's up, Clubhouse fam? It's your girl, Tiana, the Swagslayer, on the app. So that was fun. So I do think today is 3 or 4. I can't remember, because it's all like going together. Woo! So Michelle is saying, yes, Terry, she needs to be shown as well. So, and yes, as soon as I figure it out, Michelle, how to get back to nominate somebody, I'll remember to nominate you as well. I will not forget about you. I nominated Diana, because I know that she makes what is it that she makes? Acrylic? Nope, I think that's the wrong word. I make acrylic. So she makes I can't remember what it's called, but she makes them on Etsy into keychains, but it's not polymer, because that's clay, something. But yes, I'll remember. I know you do stickers and stuff, but I don't know why that didn't cross my mind as crafty. I'm not sure. Michelle makes custom-made stickers, you guys. So Courageously Thriving, DM her if you need custom stickers. She's got you. And then Terry says, Michelle, she'll send you a screenshot. for sure. And you're always welcome for me sharing information. That's what we try to do here on the Swagslayer Fashion channel. Just give out all kind of good pertinent information to help you out. I know that the Clubhouse app is just an iOS app, but at some point I'm sure they'll get it on Android. I'm a Droid girl all day, 100%. But my business apparently is an Apple business because the Apple devices do work better for me for business. They do not work for me for fun, pleasure, or personal. So let's just make that clear. Joy for life. So be on the lookout for the Swagslayer video that'll come out all about Clubhouse, give you those step-by-step instructions. Be on the lookout next Friday for CC that I met on Clubhouse in the future. If you want to be featured on the Swagslayer Feature Friday, definitely head over to swagslayer.com. Book your feature for Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, don't forget to plug in to the Swagslayer Talk every weekday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This week has been a little crazy. One, I had a family emergency. I almost didn't come on tonight, y'all, so I didn't schedule it. I appreciate my friends coming to hang out with me. And then my co-host for the Swagslayer Talk has not been feeling well either. Sometimes you just want to throw in the towel, but you have to be the tortoise and you have to smile and push through while all at the same time taking care of yourself because you are your most important asset. So I'm trying to get sleep, eat well, still exercise. My baby's got me doing Zumba, which I actually owe her a session next week, and then still try to maintain my business. Most of the time, I will definitely take care of myself and let my resell part of my business fall to the wayside because sometimes it can run on autopilot because I've already put in so much work into it that there are times that I can just not list and it will continue to make sales. And I appreciate the work up front that I put in. So there are things in my pipeline. So if you guys have ever been in sales, they talk about pipeline. If you can you just think about it as a pipe. If you put things in on this side, then you can expect something to come out on this side. But the moment you stop putting things in, then the slower the things come out on this side until nothing's coming out. But because I stuffed so many things into my pipeline to begin with, when life happens, and it does, I can handle life, still take care of me, and still rest and relax and take care of my family, and things still be coming out of the other end of the pipeline. So hopefully that's a tip today. Let's just call that the Swagslayer Pro tip of the day. When you are able and things are going fine, stuff your pipeline as much as you can, because then when life happens and it's out of your control and you need to take a step back, you can still be pumping out dollar bills on the other side. So I'm not going to hang out with you guys too long because honestly, I still need to get rest because one, family emergency took me out of rest. Two, I spent the first 2 days on Clubhouse with only 4 hours of sleep because it was like so much knowledge. And I was like, oh my gosh, I got to get this. I got to take these notes. I got to meet these people. Oh, what are they saying? Oh, this is so great that I didn't sleep. So not knowing that I'd have a family emergency on the third day and then just be running on no sleep all week long. So this weekend, I am going to just chill, take some time off. As I say that out loud, I already know at some point I'm probably going to want to jump on a Clubhouse of my own and host a room. We shall see. Once an entrepreneur, always an entrepreneur. Even when I'm like, yo, you're not going to do nothing today, something always happens. But I can do Clubhouse from my bed. I don't have to look any sort of way because it's only my voice, darling. And that's the beauty of Clubhouse. If you wear, makeup, wigs, you want to get all dressed up when you're, when people can see you. On Clubhouse, you don't have to do that. You can be in your bed in your pajamas. Your pajamas. I don't know why I said that. In your pajamas and still be able to host your room. So that is the beauty of it. So yeah, Michelle's letting me know they are resin keychains that Tiana makes at Mug Mama on IG. But her Instagram, her Etsy name, I think is different. But it's Mug Mama on IG. But she makes resin keychains. At some point, I'm going to get her to come on the show so y'all can see the awesome things that she makes and that she puts in her Etsy shop. And then Michelle is getting ready to drop new items to her Etsy shop too. What is the name of your Etsy shop, Michelle? Because if it's not Courageously Thriving, I just want to make sure. But anyway, you can always find her on Instagram, follow her, and then go to her link in her bio. And then her Etsy shop is for sure right there. So definitely head over there because Michelle does make some awesome stuff. Yes, Rhonda's saying yes, I need to get some rest. And she the one who knows. I will push it to the max, okay? Pedal to the metal, all the way down, Fast and Furious style. Uh-oh, I scrolled too far. Okay, so awesome. Yes, Terry, thank you for sending us the screenshot so I could get that all figured out. Definitely need to know what is going on. What is up, Morena, girlfriend? Oh, so the coolest thing happened today on Clubhouse because I spent the entire day there. But like, so I was like in Rico's room and I did invite some people, just two only, like 2 VIPs. I think I only invited Brittany and I only invited Terry because honestly, I thought they would be the only ones who would care what was happening in Rico's room because I don't want to bother people with invites that they're like, why is she inviting me to this trash? So I only invited them. But then some kind of way, now I have to figure this out, girls. So Slayers, listen, I was in a room, Rico's room. I invited 2 people. Boom, they didn't come in. But while I was in the room, somebody I knew came in. I didn't even notice because like I'm kind of doing stuff. You just listen as audio. And then I heard this voice that I knew. And I was like, I had gone in the kitchen to get something to eat. And I was like, I know that voice. So I like came back because everybody in the room I don't know. I'm getting to know them. And it was Marte from Moon and Me. And I was like, how did she get in here? But I was like, oh, she probably found it in the little hallway, which I'll explain that later in the informational video, but they're calling it a hallway. But then when it was her turn to speak, she was like, yeah, I found this room because I saw Tiana, the Swagslayer, in the room. I was like, how did you see me in the room? Like, so there's still parts of Clubhouse that I don't know. Because I was like, how can you see me in the room? I thought I was incognito. Not that I thought I was incognito, but I just didn't know. And then so she was like, I figured if Tiana was in here, this must be a good room. And I was like, oh boy. So it was so funny because I haven't seen anybody else I know in a room that I'm in that's not like hosted by another reseller. So it was great to see somebody else in a room that was not reseller related in there and said that they saw me. So they was like, let me pop in here and see what's happening. So I guess that's another thing. I got to figure that out. And then I'll tell y'all how you guys can see where your friends are. And I guess, you know, stalk them, which I'm going to stalk all of y'all as soon as I figure out how to do it. But I do know if somebody you're following is hosting a room, it will give you like a notification so you can go in and look at it. So that's nice though, if somebody you're following is like talking about a topic you don't want to miss. Oh yes, so Michelle says, yeah, she's been pinging people left and right. And a ping is totally different than an invite. It's totally different than a recommend, that's not the word. I forgot. I was saying it earlier where nomination. A ping is like you're in a room, someone's talking about some fire and you're like, oh, my friends need to hear this. And so then you go in and like you tap them and like they get a notification. So like say I was in a room and I was like, Michelle needs this information, right? So I touch her little name and it'll say, Swagslayer has invited you to such and such room. It's about such and such, you should join or something like that. Cause I get those all the time, but about rooms that I'm like, that don't have nothing to do with me. But I think like, you know, everyone's learning. So they're just touching everybody's face. So that's fun. Yeah. So yeah, I did add you to the Rico group. Yes, for sure. I thought that would be interesting because I know Terry's palette is a wide variety of things. So I knew like Terry would be somebody I can invite to the room and she wouldn't be like, what are you doing? So then it says they give you notifications when people follow you in a chat to join in. Okay, yeah. So I think I noticed that too. It was a lot going on because now I have like almost 300. I probably have 300 followers now because earlier today I had 294 followers. And so now I'm getting all kind of notifications and I'm like, oh no, I don't know what all these notifications are for. So, okay. So like, okay, now I'm a member of a room, a chat, a group, a club. I think it's a club. I'm a member of a club. So I just got a little bit ago, 17 minutes ago, the club I'm a member of, you know, like the golf club, you know, the club. Golf is my favorite sport, if y'all didn't know. I played for many, many years, won many, many competitions, had a great time. But anyway, so I got a notification that so-and-so has started the new room because I'm a club member. And so what they were saying when I was in there, they were like, if you join the club, you'll be one of the first people. Only the club members get the notification and invited into the room first. And then like after some time, then they open it up to everybody else. Because I guess like the club room starts off private because the admin, moderator, or whatever wants to start it private, only invites the members. We get in there and we do our thing, and then they open it to the public. Because at one point, this room had like 600, almost 700 people in it. I was like, whoa, 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 that's a lot of people. But then another time I was in it, it only had 30 people because I think that's when it was private, and then they opened it up to everybody else. So yes, so and then something else. Oh, it's Women in Business is the one I was talking about. So the group is called Women in Business, but instead of the E, it's an X. So it's WOMXN in business. And that's a room, but I think it's also a club. I kind of get confused because I thought I saw it as a club. I think it's a club because it's a it's a pink money bag. Like, so, but I don't think I joined the club because I couldn't figure out how. So the Rico's room club, because Rico has a club and a room. I got into Rico's club because they kept saying go click something, but I didn't know how, right? And so then Rico invited me to join his club, and I just accepted. So I do not know how to join a club without an invitation. But joining a room, anyone can do that. So Marina says she got registered on Clubhouse today as well, thanks to her sweet PFF, Cynthia. Yes, I saw Lady Hustle today. I think Leslie had a 50 and over reseller chat, but I came late, but I think most of the people in the chat were not over 50, but she said it was open to anyone. She just wanted to be able to encourage people who are over 50 how to make a side hustle so they don't just use all their, benefits. And I didn't mean benefits, what's the word? Pension. They don't just spend all their pension money. They still have extra money coming in. But that was a good room. I saw Cynthia in there. And I saw Cynthia somewhere else today. Devil, where's my phone? Some lady whose name starts with a D. And I think Ivy and Blush had a room today. I think it was like the reseller lunch or something. I was in there. I think I saw her in there as well. Thanks, Michelle. I just get super excited, and then all of a sudden I start talking really fast, and y'all already know me. So Marina says she's still trying to figure out the app. Yeah. So the app is it's a lot. And it's not that the app is a lot, it's just new and everything's different, and then the terms are different. So ping, like you were asking, if I didn't already explain it, or if you asked the question after I explained it, it's just when you're already in a room and you want somebody else to join you in your room. So how they were explaining it was, it's like the club or bar hopping. So, back in the day when we was mad young, I'm still young, but mad young when I was immature and dumb and was like club hopping. I was like 13 or 14, but I always looked older. I looked 21 like the whole time. So no one knew the difference. Actually, the first time I ever went to the club was on my 13th. It was actually 2 days before my 13th birthday. Not the point. So it's like bar hopping. So like you ever been downtown or to a strip, you go into a room, call it the bar, right? And then you talk to your people like, yeah. But then like say you go into another bar and that one's really hot. So then you call your friend and say, yo, meet me at XYZ, right? So a ping is like you calling your friend. At the bottom of the little chat is a plus sign. You hit it, and then all your little people's face show up, and then you touch your person's face, and it tells them, yo, this room is fire. Come head in here and come hang out. And so they can hit the notification and join you in that room. Even if you left the room, they can still touch the notification and come in. But yeah, I thought it was interesting how someone in one of the rooms explained that it's like bar hopping from place to place to place. But yeah, that's how you call your friend up to meet you in the room. I pulled out my tablet for something else that I was going to tell you, but I forget now. So, oh yes, Michelle, awesome! I love women golf players. Woo, databomb.com. Okay, that my daughter played for a little bit, but let me tell you, I'm a lazy bum. And when I played golf, we did class Friday night after school. We played all day Saturday. We played a half day Sunday after church. So I was like, yeah, my daughter's going to play golf, like when I was a kid. So I finally have this daughter and I'm waiting for her to grow up to play golf. And I thought, I'm not going to spend my entire weekend here with her playing golf. I know I'm selfish and lazy. So she does not play golf for that reason. Because I was like, good Lord, that's a lot of time playing golf. So psych, she's just going to be an entrepreneur instead. But what group are you in, Michelle? She says she's in the group or the club. Yeah, because I'm always confused too. Oh, it's Denali and Danielle. Yeah. I don't know what, do they have a, no, I think they applied for a club, but right now they just have they have like a daily group. I'm like, whoo, y'all are bossy. But I mean, I have a daily YouTube show, so I guess that's the same difference as the Clubhouse room. But yeah, so any questions y'all have on Clubhouse, you can always leave them in the comments below. Like I said, I am going to do a tutorial video, probably going to record it this weekend. I might drop it this weekend, to be honest, because, you know, I have a show Monday through Friday and then 2 shows on Friday, plus my Clubhouse show on Thursday. So now I'm doing 6 YouTube live shows and 1 Clubhouse show. So yeah. So, but I will definitely answer all of those and get that done. Oh yeah, so Michelle's saying she's in the women's group or club, and I think it's a room, which is like the chat room, and then it's a club, which would be a group. Like we call it group on IG, but I think they're calling it club on Clubhouse. But I don't know how to get into the club. No, I did actually. I got into the club, but I don't remember how. I think she also sent me an invitation. And the way you know that you're in the club is when you go to your profile, at the bottom, it's all these little circles. Whatever those circles are, you can touch them and it comes up big screen that you're in that club. If it's not a circle at the bottom of your profile, you're not in the club. You've just been to the room or you follow the club. So the club is like VIP status, right? You know, you go to an event, they rope off the VIPs. So you're a member. Then if you're a follower, it's like everybody else in the building, but they not in the VIP section. So you can follow. And then if you're in the room, it's like the people waiting outside to get inside the venue. That makes sense. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you tonight. I'm way hyped up all of a sudden. Well, you guys make me hyped. I love seeing you guys. I love talking to you. I love giving you boss girl and boss boy information. So I was totally dead to the world. Like before this started, I was just like, am I even going to do this? I just want to lay down. And now I'm hyped. And that's another thing that happens to me. I get on here and do the Swagslayer Feature Friday. Like I'm exhausted. I'm like wishing I didn't have the show, wishing I'm not the host of the show. Can somebody else just do the show? Then I get on the show and I get fired up. You guys hype me up so much. And then I am wired for the next 2 to 3 hours and cannot go to sleep. Thank goodness tomorrow is Saturday. I do not have to get up at the crack of dawn for any reason. So I usually sleep in on Saturday mornings. So I can already tell I'm about to be hyped till like 3 a.m. Like, what's up? And be the only person in my house still awake. But that just means I'll be getting work done. So Michelle was saying, yes, I think I have that circle. I'll have to double check. Maybe I'm just following. Yeah, I learned that today because I went to the Learn Clubhouse group. Well, not group, chat. So I can learn like, okay, what am I supposed to be doing? What am I not supposed to be doing? All that fun stuff because I was like, I don't know what's going on. And I had entered a room the other day that was ending. It was actually Leslie's room that was ending. I had no idea I was in a room. They were like talking to me. I was freaked out. Their voices were coming out of my tablet. I was so confused. I was like, oh my God, what's happening? Because I didn't realize I was in a room. That's how new I was. I didn't know what I was clicking on. Morena. So it's spelled WOMXN. So it's women, but without the E. You just put an X in place of the E because I think they're Xing out the men. I don't know. I made that up. No one told me that, but that's what I think. So it's women in business. WOMXN. Women in business. You are totally welcome. I think I joined Clubhouse on Monday. Oh, it tells me the 11th. Yeah. And I think it told me like the time. I was like, that's real stalkerish that you're telling me like the time I joined Clubhouse. But it's at the bottom of your profile. Oh, it doesn't tell the time. I lied. Yeah, I joined Monday. So the 11th. Ashley from Ashley Fit Life was the one who was able to send me an invite because, you know, everybody gets limited invites. So you can't, you know, once you use it, you don't have any more. So like nobody could let me in. Plus, you know, you want to save it. Like I have one, well, I have more than one now, but I have one that I'm trying to save for my husband and he'll probably get in this weekend. So because he has to first get an Apple device, excuse me, before he can get in. So we're going to get one for him this weekend. Again, only for the business because we draw it all day. But yeah, so I'm saving that one so he can get in and he won't have a problem. But I also hear like, as long as he's in my contact list, I don't have to use one of my limited invites. I can just invite him. Like once he signs up, it'll say, so-and-so is here, blah, blah, blah. Because I had that happen. Do you want to let him in the club or something like that? And it said you don't have to use one of your invites. So I was like, oh, if I don't have to use one, click, click, click. But I also hear you better be careful who you let in because if they get kicked out, like I think if you invite them with your invite code and they get kicked out, you can get kicked out. But I'm not sure how it works if it pops up and says, hey, do you want to let them in? But just, you know, pretend like it's the same difference. So be careful, you know, who you let in because you don't want to lose access to this amazing application. Okay. I think I'm done. I'm too hyped up, y'all. Yeah, so just be on the lookout for a tutorial on how Clubhouse works. I'll probably drop it tomorrow, the latest Sunday. Oh, what's up, girly? What's up, Stephanie? And it'll tell you all about Clubhouse, how Clubhouse works, what all the terminology means, how to use it, how to get the best out of it. It's definitely free information. It's definitely people networking. They talk about reselling, real estate, digital currency, building an Instagram, small businesses, building your website, drop shipping. What else have I seen? They let you, they let you give your pitch, like your 30-second elevator pitch, and then they give you insight on how you can make it better. So you can go in and practice your pitch, and then they give you like this, moderators give you notes, and you can take notes, and like these are real people who charge for this service that you can just go into their room and get that content. And then of course there are famous people on there, like I was saying earlier today. Just always remember, if you start a room, do not let anybody moderate it that you don't know because they can kick you out of your room. So those are the two pro tips for tonight. Be careful who you invite because if they get kicked off, you get kicked off. And second, if you're started a room, be careful who you let moderate because they can kick you out of your own room and then you can't get back in as a moderator. You could just be in the audience. So thanks again, Slayers, for hanging out. Join me every Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Swagslayer Feature Friday. Next Friday, we'll have CC. And then every weekday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Swagslayer Talk. And don't forget, if you need yourself an inventory box, head over to swagslayer.com and get yourself a Swagslayer inventory box that are shipped out within 24 hours. Also, if you like to be featured right here on YouTube and Facebook live for your entrepreneurship journey, definitely head over to swagslayer.com and book your free Swagslayer Feature Friday. Thanks again for hanging out with me, Slayers. I'll talk to you later. Bye.